Hello everyone, Jet here, and welcome back to my Dwarfs Let's Play. Helps if I show you the colours of what I'm doing. So this is my Dwarf Let's Play, where I am playing as Clan Angrund as Belegar Ironhammer. I've just lost a territory over here to the Crooked Moon Mutinous Gits, which I need to retake. And we're about to have a rebellion up here, but at the moment we are heavily engaged down here. Can I get away with doing something a little cheeky here? No, I can't afford either of them.
Ready, axes.
We have a Skaven here as well, which has got me a little worried. Not a war with the Skaven, however. And I can't manually fight the battle either, weirdly. Even though I do have... I don't have siege equipment in that army. Anyway.
By the King's command.
What are you doing? Which grudges do we have at the moment? I just need to recapture Dorak Kaz. So that's my main one at the moment. We've got a few unassigned skill points. Let's give this guy some extra missile resistance. And Belegar needs levelling up as well. We're going to push down the Ranger tree, because apparently this does affect the Ranger units. And we're going to start getting some really nice Rangers in soon. And let's end turn. So basically we're going to smash into that town, big city soon. And then I'm potentially going to have to go and have a play with the Skaven, which I really don't want to do. I'm getting pulled up further and further away from where I want to be, especially as I now have grudges up here. So I might have to send a separate force up to retake here, just to get that grudge sorted out. Especially as I wonder what happens if the Dwarfs take it. I've got a feeling if the Dwarfs take it, my grudge is going to end up making me stay there for a while, which could be annoying. So making me try and recapture it off the Dwarfs, which would be really bad. Because it would basically give me an unobtainable grudge for the time being, which would be bad, because you can see already the fact that I've had one grudge which has been up for so long is causing me issues. Okay, I'm a little scared by that. This was to be expected. I'm going to get a grudge against these guys now as well. So we had a rebellion and we've aborted a grudge. And we've oh. So I gained a grudge and I lost a grudge instantly, I think, there. Actually.
And so come the dwarfs. Late.
Oh, they weren't being particularly friendly with me, were they? Right.
Lund's heir. The clan demands war. Tag them, Lord of the Angrund.
Grey harbinger of doom.
Bleeding. I'm gone.
Does this fix that? Yes! Right. I'm going to do this now because I don't believe the odds they're giving me. I think even if I smash at the walls, I'm going to do far better than they suggest. And I like the idea of being behind walls with that Skaven horde around me. Though I can probably take that Skaven horde on quite easily with my dwarfs. Because let's be honest, they're Skaven, I'm dwarves, I'll form a line, they will break on me. And we'll kill lots and lots of rats. Which is only ever going to be beneficial. I should have put some more people straight into this army actually, but never mind.
Dwarf warriors.
You guys can move straight forwards to get involved, and we're going to wait on the others. Get our other quarrelers up. You guys can all go hit the walls, actually. You can keep moving up. You guys can move up here as well. So once this gate is down, we're obviously going to push through here quite heavily. Now this is quite painful because these guys are hurting, actually. A lot more than I expected. Right, let's get you guys pushing up as well.
Nothing can stop us.
Maybe I underestimated just how much these guys, the handgunners, were going to be hurting us. That said, we're going to be right into them very, very shortly, so that's not a huge issue.
Vengeance. Kazoo. Move.
Just want my dwarfs to actually get up there and get in quickly now.
We have scores to settle.
Let's keep hitting that gate. My lord is hitting the walls en masse, weirdly. You guys can actually fold over here. Wow, we've taken a lot of damage getting to those walls.
For the Karasanko. Belegar Ironhammer. Now.
However, we are now hitting these walls, and these guys are not going to hold for long up there.
No. Move off. Kazakan.
Wow, we've actually broken one of our units. This might not have been as good an idea as I thought, guys.
For the ancestor gods. Axes out. Have at them. I will have vengeance. Faster. Setting out. Let us have reckoning. We demand blood.
Nearly taken that gate. Some of you guys can actually potentially start helping on these walls shortly. But I know we're doing fine on the walls. We've engaged all of these guys up on the walls, which is good.
Let the vengeance begin.
Then let's keep chasing down these gunners.
Rage far, rage fast. Quarrelets for the Karasanko.
Let's form these guys up a bit closer. They can shoot over.
For the High King. Strike out.
Oh, those mortars are hurting as well.
True king of everything.
You guys can all hit that gate. You can refocus on these mortars.
Yes. Killers. Most of the throne.
You guys can all turn and hit them. It's perfect. They just broke the gate for me. And let's charge through. I love the fact that my Thane has a fireball. Maybe I should move that off him onto the engineer, because it probably makes more sense on him.
For the ancestor gods.
That's perfect positioning. We're really hammering into them now. Let's throw a fireball. Oh! I'm really sure dwarfs shouldn't have things like fireballs, but I'm not complaining too much. Okay, we're nicely shredding all the guys on the walls. Let's buff up the guys around me. Oh no, do not let them form. Hit them hard. That's one thing I don't want to allow, is the handgunners to get a chance to really reform properly.
Vengeance! I am the ranking lord!
These guys are actually holding quite well, surprisingly.
Let's settle some grudges.
Have a fireball! This army is going to need a rebuild, unfortunately, but that's the way it goes. Right, let's just zerg the centre now. Oh no, let's zerg these handgunners.
They have wronged us. Aye, vengeance. Attack.
You guys can all move up onto the walls and form.
Let the vengeance begin. Kazukan, Kazukita. Dwarf warriors. War of
Keep the pressure on.
fight. Yes. Kill them.
Let's charge that last unit with mass breaking these guys. These guys are out of ammunition, so they can break off.
Dwarf warriors. We demand blood. Axes out.
You can, Mr. Fane, you can chase down them. You can also have some fun with your fireball.
A worthy order. Yes, yes. Fight. Dwarf warriors.
They're reforming a bit, but we're going to hit their centre soon, which is really going to cause things to change up. You guys can turn around and hit them.
Down. Dwarf warriors.
They're going to break instantly, pretty much. Again, they're holding surprisingly well.
Now. Slay the old breakers.
Come on, let's just keep this train going.
Dwarf warriors. Move to attack. For the Kara's Anchor.
Here it goes. Love the sound of the mortars whistling through the air. And we're about to get the matter out, guys. So, that was quite a painful victory, actually. But it gets us behind some walls, at least. However, I'm not quite sure that was worth it. Because that's going to have made me really weak, appear really weak to the Skaven, certainly. We'll see what we get off this town. We are just occupying. That is a really good town to have. Strategic location for the Southern Realms, not for me.
My axe thirsts for war. Lord of the Angrund.
Let's do a little bit of
True
unit
king.
merging here.
Wanrag. Let us begin. I'm gone. For the wisdom of Belegar. Zulrikas.
I'm a bit surprised I can't recruit here. But let's get... Ooh, they are very expensive, but they are also an exceptional unit. These are just for a few... I can only afford to recruit one if I get them. It's just for a turn or two until these guys until we've dealt with the Skaven and that place is sorted out. Oh no, we're going down this tree with him. Okay.
Grey harbinger of doom.
The throng is must.
You can just hang around there for the time being. Let's get this place going. What I really want here is this for the Untainted. So I want the Slayer Shrine there.
Winds under control.
But no, that having this little place, this gives me a port actually as well, which is really strong, and this is going to make me a lot stronger because it's giving me the port. I've got a nice easy route over to the Badlands now actually, guys, which is very good for me. And I've got a sea route over, and I have a port, which means I can really start trading with other nations. And I've dealt with that annoying faction. Unfortunately, I seem to have annoyed the Empire, which I need to work out why I've annoyed the Empire, because I don't want to be have an annoyed Empire. Tilea do still have that fleet there, but I'm not so worried about that. I do need to keep paying attention to the Crooked Moon mutinous gits, just in case, but I'm not so worried about them. I'm more concerned about Skaven at the moment. But again, I can take Skaven Blight. Skaven Blight is actually somewhere which I've got the right territory for, but I'm just scared about having the Skaven there. Oh, they've fallen back. Not that I'm ever...
You know of what
Okay.
stones seem
Why
vain.
does Skaven like
Maybe
me?
we can.
So, it is good to see our allies of the mountains. A weak order.
Let's try and pay you off to get that.
Absolutely not.
Oh, the rebellion is what they really condemned. Okay, that's not too bad. I'm more concerned by the fact
Warn
that...
you, there is strength in them. Agreed.
Yes. Greetings from Sigmar.
They're definitely not going to like that.
Sigmar's will.
I'm
Summon me
really
if
confused
you
by
dare.
them liking that. You're going to get kicked for the time being, mate. I am very sorry.
Battle
And we're going to drop out some of these units.
Ironhammer. Pointless. True king of 8 peaks.
And we're doing a bit of a rejig here. Why can't I recruit rangers? Allows recruitment of Bugman's Rangers.
Revenge incarnate.
Which are definitely not one of my options. So it's these ones which I want. They are cheap. They've got reasonably good missile damage. However, the Rangers with great weapons have armor-piercing damage, and a lot more of it. So it might be worth having a mix of them. Why did that say it allows for recruitment? Maybe you've got to have that as well. I'm a bit confused by that. How much do we need to level this place up? We need quite a lot actually, so we're going to leave that in place for the time being as well. And here is really happy actually, so that's good. How are we doing up here?
Yes, let's fulfill my taking.
Nice, and that's our quest successful. And now we have to move a character to here, Desolation of Nagath. So you can start heading over there.
By the King's command. You have my allegiance.
Okay, and let's end turn. I can't believe... I'm not sure having a non-aggression pact with the Skaven is a good idea, but I don't trust them that they will keep it, so they are incredibly untrustworthy. This is more of a war of words at the moment. It's a don't attack me for a few turns and I won't attack you for a few turns. I'm almost at the point now where I can push out my second army. I want to recoup for a few turns, get ourselves in order. I want to get some rangers out actually, and then we are going to we're going to work out exactly what we're doing. Oh, and I probably want to deal with that army if it comes in and lands. I don't want to deal with that beforehand. Jumping into that afterwards is actually going to be my better thing to do. And then we'll obviously treat our human populace here as a benign rulers. And at some point we will take Skaven Blight and then we'll reclaim Astelia, but I've got other things I need to do first.
Belegar Ironhammer.
Oh, actually. So this is actually only a level... Oh no, it is a level 4. No, it's a level 3 building. So I could actually get this over here. And that's always something I do, is I tend to try and get my smaller buildings built in the smaller settlements. Or we could build it up here in our core, but I can't yet. I do quite a lot of corruption here. It's not growing. Right, the first ranger thing is those rangers are cheap. They do same damage as what I currently have. These rangers are much better actually. They're close quarters infantry, weirdly. They've got, what is their melee? The weapon strength's not actually bad. The melee defense isn't great. And these guys, see why? Oh, these guys have rubbish range, however. That's their downside. Whereas these guys still have good range and do more damage. That's why they're better. They have another ability. What's that other ability? I can't see it because I can't get them yet, but we'll it's like the little ale pot. I'm not sure what it is. Anyway, we're going to start... where do I want that? We're actually going to build this one here. That is very good. This is a very nice place to have straight away, actually. To already have. It's just, I wish I didn't need to be keeping the public order quite so high. I kind of want to knock this over. but I also want to get this to its maximum population. And this is giving us quite a lot of extra growth. Okay, let's end turn. So we're gonna, as I said, we're gonna spend a few turns just getting ourselves sorted out before we then before we move on at all. The war, thankfully, over here seems to have gone into a bit of a stalemate. So Karak 8 Peaks, I suspect, is still held by the mutinous Gits. The Crooked Moon mutinous Gits. So that is still there for me to push back into. And once we are settled and in position, we'll get a second army out and we will begin our invasion of the Badlands. That is assuming something else doesn't happen. If I got 2 armies, what I would like to do is I'd like to put pressure 1 here, and I'm actually going to probably try and pressure up into the vampires as well, because that would be incredibly beneficial. We'd gain a few territories and we would help the Empire out there. And keeping the Empire on side is probably going to be a very good idea in this campaign. What I would ideally like is the Empire to be ascendant in the north, because that means I can, if I'm good friends with the Empire and they're ascendant, I can just let them get on with it, and they will also help protect me from chaos. Whereas the vampires, I will inevitably have to fight. That said,
Ready. Welcome.
they still like me,
oldest
but
friends
things
of
are
the
still
Empire.
deteriorating. Let's see if I can pay them off again to get this trade agreement. Because if I can get this trade agreement...
Agreed.
Oh, it's still going down. It's that rebellion they really dislike. I don't know how long that's going to last for. And yes, I know, I just wasted a big chunk of money, guys. Anyway, straight into the end turn again. I was hoping that trade agreement would start increasing my relationship with them, which isn't quite well. Whoa! There's a lot of armies there. Me suspects that they get a few buffs to maintain those stacks there. Which also explains why they occasionally have been throwing massive stacks to me. And they're probably... Where are they going? They are probably causing quite big issues for the dwarves as well every time they try and throw stacks towards me. And this is why I also want to go and protect the Empire, because you can see the Empire are actually suffering here. Getting a second army up, or getting myself in a position where I can protect the Empire. If I can take this army out, I can then go protect the Empire, help defend the Empire, which will help get the Empire on side again. And, you know, by taking out the vampires, I will make myself strong. Well, I'll get myself a lot of reputation. I can retake some of the Dwarfs' holds up there as well, and potentially take a few Humie places, though I don't necessarily want to be taking the human areas too much. And that's Tilea done, so actually I am freed up to move from here now.
Ready. Journeying on.
Let's see, so yeah, this place is still positive even without me here. Now, oh, walls. I definitely want to build walls here and here.
I stand defiant.
It is good to see our allies of the mountains.
We're going to come north and we're going to hit the vampires hard. To try and help the Empire here. Because I don't like the Empire losing badly.
I'm ready. Desperate are you? Good. I have request demands.
I'm intrigued by the idea of getting a trade agreement with the vampires.
No evil. What brings you down from your mountain?
I'm not
halls,
actually, I don't want to. I just find it weird.
It is tough. Welcome, Ken. Aye.
Okay, so that's good. That's upping my wealth a bit. I'm probably going to send a little army to deal with that grudge as well.
Belegar.
And you can do a bit of recruitment next turn. Let's do one more end turn, and then we are probably going to be ending this one here. There's not much I can do about my grudges at the moment, unfortunately. I'm just going to have to deal with them as I deal with them. Ooh, Caracazal is still good behind there. They're still alive back there. Oh, if they've gone to war with the border princes, I would actually quite like that, because I would potentially go in and recapture some territory the border princes had lost behind. Though to start with, we're probably going to join against von Karstein and Wiesenland if needs be, and I'm not going to be capturing them. I'll just be knocking the settlements, sacking and burning the settlements, so that the Empire can potentially move back in there. Because I want the Empire to be powerful, I want the Empire to be strong. I dislike fighting vampires when they're really powerful, so by taking them out now is a good thing. I know it's not getting me Caracate Peaks, but this is helping me long run, if you see what I mean. So the Crooked Moon Mutinous Gits have a war, unsurprisingly. Let's get this place actually having walls. You can switch your movement type.
Would be proud. Grudge bearer. You have my hammer.
Let's get out some more guys. Now we can theoretically get Longbeards. Oh, could I have recruited Longbeards down here? I could have recruited Longbeards down here.
True king of 8 peaks.
We go with Dwarf Warriors at the moment, because Longbeards are more expensive. And normal Dwarf Warriors should be enough for the time being. If they're not, I can always sort things out later on. And we will be ending this one here, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed this.